Yeah. Guys, I just hooked that up in 30 minutes. Easy breezy. I hope you guys can do this too. I'm going to show you how to button up the rest of this stuff, but I want you to understand this is super simple, it's super easy, 140 bucks, and you can change from this hunk of crap right here, right, to this very nice. Hey, have you ever wanted to have a super sick Android and Apple CarPlay system in your Jetta? Well, today's the day we get to figure that out. We're going to go install this guy into them, so stay tuned. Just to give you guys an update on Miss Stella, we went ahead and took her by the Ford dealership, and they said it was a oil pressure sensor again, so we had it replaced by them. They did great work, so we're going to go ahead and drive it around for a little bit, but I wanted to give you an update on that P0521 code. That's what's happening with that now. Let's go ahead and dive into one other thing. Man, look at this thing right here. Oh, can you imagine this on the back of the Mustang? Like that? Isn't that gonna be sick? Yeah, this is our new Formula One DRS wing. Hey, we're gonna be putting this on our Mustang GT here very shortly. If you wanna see more stuff like this and car radio installations, subscribe, like, yeah, I'm trying to reach 1,000 subscribers. Hit me up, subscribe me, let me know what you would like to see too. Before we begin this installation, I want to let you know that this did not include the backup camera adapter. So this is for the head unit only. I also ordered a separate backup camera because, quite frankly, it is a better quality camera. And I'm going to go ahead and wire it up. That's going to be in another video, but I wanted to let you know beforehand, this does not include the backup camera. It's just for the head unit. Okay, so what I did is I just started down here with this panel down here in the bottom, and it's like really easy down in here. And then I just worked this little tool right around the edges. This is how you want to take your panel off right here. So all these bolts are removed with this Torx, I guess is how you pronounce this. It's a T20. It's a T20. Now I'm lucky enough to have a screwdriver that has a head on it, but that's kind of what that looks like. So the top end of the screw was a T20. All right, let's go ahead and pull our car radio out, see what we're dealing with. Perfect. Now this radio is super simple to take off the back here. So we're just gonna take our little guy right here. We're gonna flip him to the back. Right there. And then you'll see it pops out fairly easy right there. So it's just that little latch and then just pop them out backwards like that. We just got a couple more wires that we go ahead and get off right here. So this one simply right here, if you take a little screwdriver, pops up like that, and just go ahead and take him off very gently. Right here, we're just gonna go ahead and pop him up, this clip right here, take him out right there.
back side, I'm looking underneath the radio, or sorry, on the top of the radio as it is. You're gonna see a little clip right here for this green guy. We're just gonna pop him open like that, and just very gently, we're gonna go ahead and try to work him out. There we go, right there. Yeah, so that was super sick. That took us probably about 10 minutes, guys, so to go ahead and get this thing out. So this is very straightforward, very easy to use. Just follow these simple instructions. Make sure everything's the same as far as this is concerned, and you should be able to do it too. All right.
Don't miss it out. Take this moment right now and subscribe to my channel, because I'm going to put out some more Jetta stuff. You're going to love it. Let's go through this. Here we have the first connector. This comes right out of the box. Just slips into this little slide. I think this is your 16-pin connector. Could be totally wrong about that. I'm not a radio expert, but it slipped in there really easy coming right out of the box. We're going to move along. And this is your CAN bus. So there's a little translator, I guess, if you want to call it, I believe is what this does. And what it's doing is that we're just going to plug it in directly into this other piece right here. And I think this is our translator from the current radio system to the other. I was struggling to get this big piece on for a second or two, but what I ended up understanding is that there is a little latch on the back. You see my middle finger kind of catch it right here, and that flips up this little gate, and then you're able to gently put this in there. It's very straightforward, and then just lock it in place. Look at that. It's starting up for us. This is perfect. This is exactly what we're looking for. So this piece that I'm plugging in back here is another part of the CAN bus. I guess it's kind of the translation piece, but it plugs into the top part right there. And you can see it. It's right above the 2 4-pins. I believe this is an 8-pin that I'm plugging in here, if I'm not mistaken, either 8 or 10. But yeah, that's the next piece that goes in. Now this is going to be our antenna. So we're going to take a little adapter that came with the package, plug it in there, as you can see, and then we're going to go ahead and slide this other piece into the antenna port on the back. And after we restart the car, we do have a radio signal, and so everything seems to be working properly.
Guys, I just hooked that up in 30 minutes. Easy breezy. I hope you guys can do this too. I'm going to show you how to button up the rest of this stuff, but I want you to understand this is super simple. It's super easy. 140 bucks, and you can change from this hunk of crap right here, right, to this very nice system right here for 140 bucks, and this took about 30 minutes. All right, so I'm going to button this up and we'll finish up. Look at that. Look at that. That looks super sick. Let's go ahead and show you how to button it all back up. We're just going to put her back in here. There we go. We have 4 screws. Very simple.
All set.